Welcome back to the lab, folks. On my last mailbag video, I showed some cables that I got, and some patch cords or test cables, whatever you want to call them. I got these ones in, I got these ones in from AliExpress. And I've bought from AliExpress before. I've bought this type, which is alligator to alligator, banana to alligator, banana to banana. These are banana to mini clip, and these are banana to small alligator. And there was some discussion about whether or not the wire was copper, or whether or not they were steel or something like that. Now, I think, the steel ones, you're referring to junk like this, and you can tell easily that everything here is steel by using a powerful magnet. You can pick everything up, and these ones here are crap. I think I got these free with a kit of some components, and you can see here that the way they're put together is really bad too. The wire is stripped. I don't know if it's focusing on here or not. Yeah, this camera just doesn't focus very well. The wire is just stripped, bent under, and then the thing is crimped, and they're just total garbage. And we'll see that in a minute when we get out an ohmmeter on them. And then there were these ones here that I got. I got these ones off of eBay many years ago, and I've modified them so they open up a little bit better. But these ones, if you look at these ones here, they're a little step up. I mean, they're soldered rather than just crimped in. The plastic is crimped in, but the wire is soldered in, and it's copper wire. And we can verify that with the old magnet test. So I can't pick them up at all, but the alligator clips are steel. But these are definitely a step up from these other ones here, like this white one I showed you. So these are a step up. These are actually serviceable. I don't use them that much anymore because I've gotten these ones. Now, let me show you these ones here. So if we go to the wire is definitely not steel, and I'll show you in a minute. And how about the clips? Well, clips are not steel either. Again, I'll show you in a minute what they are. And then the plugs. Banana plugs are not steel. So what are they? Well, here's one here that I've taken the liberty to pull it apart a little bit. First of all, I'll show you that they are soldered. And the clips here, what they are, they're heavily copper plated brass. I don't know if you can see that color there, and this is not focusing, but I've sanded it off here, and you can clearly see that underneath the heavy copper plating, and it took quite a bit of sanding to get through it. You can see that they're brass. And the same at the other end, like the banana plugs. You're not going to be able to see this because I didn't want to destroy the whole thing, so I got a little bit of it there, and I sanded off the nickel plating, and again it's brass underneath. So we've got copper wire connecting two brass terminals, a brass banana plug and a brass alligator clip, and the alligator clip is heavily coated in copper. So these are actually really nice. Now the insulation, it's very silicone-y. It's not silicone, but it is very much like silicone. You can see the way they fall in there. But it's a very nice vinyl. So these are very high quality, and we'll go through all of them here. You see here that none of these things are attracted to the magnet. These are all brass, plated brass and copper wires. So despite the fact that you can get a set of 5 of these for $10 or $11 or $12 or something like that, sometimes on sales you can get them for as little as $8 or $9. They're very high quality. You can't go wrong with them, and yeah, they're not steel. They're proper copper wire, and I want to do a resistance test on them, and I want to compare some of these things here. So let me get a meter. Okay, we're going to use my trusty Bryman here. It can measure fairly low resistances, so we'll just use a couple of these. These are this type here, and we're going to have a look at their resistance. So there's 0.05 ohms resistance for these two. That's 2 meters of wire. So let's rail that out. All right, here's one of the really cheap ones. This is only half a meter long. And you see it's 4 ohms. Oh, it's bouncing around all over the place. I mean, these are just sort of 58 ohms. I saw there 100 ohms. Just utter nonsense. And the only reason I keep these around is to show people what they shouldn't be like. Now, let's have a look at these ones here, the slightly better ones. They come up at 0.1 ohm. And let's now try some of these ones I got off of AliExpress. These are the smaller ones. Have a look at these. 0.06, 0.07 ohms. So even though they're the smaller gauge ones, they're very low resistance. And let's see some of the bigger ones here. Again, 0.06 ohms. I mean, they're really, really low resistance. This one over here, banana plug to banana plug, 0.05 ohms. Yeah. So yeah, these AliExpress ones here, and generally the ones I get have a brand name on them, Cleqee. I'll spell that for you. So I go for those ones. There are other ones out there that don't have that branding on them. But I've never used them, so I don't know. I've bought these for a few years now. I have lots and lots and lots of them, and they serve me very well. They're very sturdy, they're very strong, they don't fall apart. And as you can see, they test out really, really nicely. And they're made of quality components. You can't go wrong. All right, folks, this is just a short video to show you this. Thanks for coming out. See you in the next video. Bye.